Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
I think it's on now. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Is this the Americourt in Kingsport, Tennessee at 1900 American Way?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, I'm calling. First, let me tell you before I go forward that I am recording this call. I'm a YouTube creator. My YouTube channel's name is Crystal Crime and Music. But I'm calling because I have a few questions. I know that you had an employee around the time that Layla Santello had gone missing that worked at your hotel, who was also a neighbor of Summer Moon Utah Wells that's missing in Kingsport. So her name is Karen Elliott. I was wondering, can you tell me how long Karen's been employed at your hotel?
Unfortunately, there's no Karen Elliott who's employed currently.
She's not employed there any longer?
No, ma'am.
Okay, was she employed there when Layla went missing?
I myself am not exactly sure. I haven't been working at the location there.
Okay, do you know when she was fired?
No, ma'am.
Or was she fired or did she quit? Do you know?
I'm not exactly sure. A lot of what I've heard from the other employees who have been here for a little bit of time is that a lot of people just leave.
Okay. All right. Do you know anything? Are you able to comment anything about Layla Santello or how the hotel feels about her disappearance? Is there any active looking for her? Or, I mean, she was last seen at your hotel, so.
I can't speak for everyone else. I hadn't heard about it until a little bit earlier this year when I was looking into working in a hotel. So I've only seen what any other people have posted or commented on what they think has happened.
Okay. Do you know, do you know, is there a lot of police activity at your hotel? Is there a lot of, I understand you shouldn't answer certain questions, absolutely, and I don't want to put your job in jeopardy. But do you know, and most hotels have a lot of crime and prostitution, but do you know, is this something that has been looked into often coming out of that location, or have you ever felt scared working there? Or, I mean, I know it's not the employee's fault, you can't help who goes into the hotel rooms. I'm not trying to accuse y'all of anything. I'm just trying to see if there's ever been, is there a lot of police activity there?
Not in the most recent years. They've really gotten it under control. Anybody pertaining to be an issue, they are not allowed on our property. So in the last year, maybe, we've gotten rid of a lot of the problem. So now it feels very safe. We have multiple security cameras. We have on-site security, and some of my coworkers live on-site as well. So working here, I feel relatively safe. I don't ever feel like there's any kind of issue. And if I ever do feel uncomfortable, I can call one of the 4 people that are right down the walkway from me.
That's amazing. That's good to hear. I'm glad. I didn't know that a lot of people lived there. I thought it was just a regular hotel. So, are they usually long-term residents?
We are an extended stay hotel, so we do offer longer stays than normal hotels.
What's the average or the longest you've known of somebody living there?
The longest I've known of somebody living here, I think, was up to maybe 7, 8 years.
Wow. I didn't realize you could do that in the water. I mean, I know they have the extended stays, but 7, 8 years, wow, that's amazing. Could you imagine?
I can live in a hotel room for that long. But
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a lot of residents who have consistent amount of time. They are aware of when they sign the paperwork. They know that this is not a permanent residence. We are considered a hotel, offers the longer term availability.
Okay.
It's more of like a stepping stone to you between process. You can find your home.
Now, is there a lot of children that live there?
Not very many. A lot of them range between younger, like early mid-20s, some couples who are trying to find housing and looking into finding more options. And then some of the older communities who have foster housing due to storms or just health reasons. So they're here too.
Okay, man, I really appreciate this. Thank you so much for answering my questions. Knowing you're being recorded. I'm not gonna go too much more. I don't want to get nobody in trouble or anything. I'm just, Layla's been missing for quite some time now. And then when you couple it with Karen Elliott, who used to work there, and also being a neighbor to Summer Wells, it's just about, I'm an armchair detective, so I have a YouTube channel, and I'm just trying to figure out, like, is there a connection there, because Karen has an extensive criminal record, so it's a lot, and I'm sure it hasn't looked good on Americourt in the neighborhood at all, but this young lady's still missing and she can mom,
Yeah.
Alright, well thank you so much for your time, honey.
No problem. You have one question.
You too. Good night.